had we not succeeded with that hit ended the war. That hit ended the war.
Man, Donald Trump is in the news again. This time, he in the news talking about how he obliterated or made another country, whatever he said. He made it vanish, the whole place, you can't see it no more. I don't know. It's something fishy, something strange and weird about how the way that they're talking in this interview sound like they're trying to convince us about a lie.
They're not going to be fighting each other. They've had it. They've had a big fight, like two kids in a schoolyard. You know, they fight like hell. You can't stop them. Let them fight for about 2-3 minutes, then it's easier to stop them.
And then Daddy has to sometimes use strong language to
You have to use
stop.
strong language. Every once in a while you have to use a certain word.
Not entirely.
Yeah, well, they said it was actually, the report said it could have been very, they don't know. I mean, they did a report. I could have Pete talk to it because his department did the report. They really don't know. I think Israel's going to be telling us very soon because Bibi is going to have people involved in that whole situation. We hear it was obliteration. It was a virtual obliteration.
And given the 30,000 pounds of explosives and capability of those munitions, it was devastation underneath Fordo. And the amount of munitions, 6 per location, any assessment that tells you it was something otherwise is speculating with other motives. And we know that because when you actually look at the report, by the way, it was a top secret report, it was preliminary, it was low confidence. All right, so this is you make assessments based on what you know.
And it said it could be very devastating, very serious.
Moderate to severe, and we believe far more likely severe and obliterated. So this is a political motive here.
Was there a leak investigation?
Of course, we're doing a leak investigation with the FBI right now because this information is for internal purposes, battle damage assessments.
But had we not succeeded with that hit ended the war. That hit ended the war. I don't want to use an example of Hiroshima. I don't want to use an example of Nagasaki. But that was essentially the same thing. That ended that war. This ended that with the war. If we didn't take that out, they'd be fighting right now.
The conversion facility, which you can't do a nuclear weapon without a conversion facility. We can't even find where it is, where it used to be on the map. You can't even find where it used to be because the whole thing is just blackened out. It's
right.
gone.
It's wiped out.
It's wiped out. Then we dropped 12 of the strongest bombs on the planet right down the hole in 2 places. Everything underneath that mountain is in bad shape. And I refer you to the statement of the IAEA, Mr. Grossi. You know what he said? He said there was Iran, the way it looked the day before the attack, and what their nuclear program looks like now. 2 very different things. They are way behind where they were just 7 days ago.
The last thing they want to do is enrich anything right now. They want to recover. And we won't let that happen, number one. Militarily, we won't. I think we'll end up having somewhat of a relationship with Iran. I see it. Look, I've had a relationship over the last 4 days. They agreed to the ceasefire. And it was a very equal agreement. They both said, that's enough. They both said it. I mean, they just went through hell. I think they've had it. The last thing they want to do is enrich. They've been trying to do it. By the way, it's hard to enrich. And, you know, when you look at a site like that, very, very hard to build. Very, very hard. Very expensive. They spent trillions of dollars trying to do this thing, and they didn't come up with it. And we're actually getting along with them very well right now.
The great thing is you took out the nuclear capability of Iran. This was crucial. You did it in a way which is extremely impressive. But the signal sends to the rest of the world that this president, when it comes to it, yes, he is a man of peace, but if necessary, he is willing to use strength, the enormous strength of the American military. So I think that signal to the rest of the world, this is far beyond Iran, is extremely important.
Man, you know what's the sad part about this whole ordeal with this war stuff that's going on? The sad part about it is the way that they talk about it is like, we had these all these bombs and we just bombed them 6 times in different areas, and I'm thinking to myself like, man, I hope it wasn't no kids around this type of stuff or no innocent people, because it seemed like they don't care about bombing innocent people. You get what I'm saying? like, I know it's some bad people out here in the world, and there's some bad people over there that's doing some bad stuff or whatever the case may be. But you gotta understand, when they be doing stuff like that, only thing that be going through my mind is, bro, I hope it wasn't no innocent people around. You know, because when we be seeing these videos and these news clippings, it be people that be over there overseas in another country getting bombed. And when we seeing it, we seeing people just walking around in the aftermath. So that letting us know, like, bro, it was innocent people that, you feel me, that passed away, or little kids or anything, man. This war thing is crazy, bro. But the way that them people was talking about it, it's sickening, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's sickening. And they just was like excited and so happy about what they just did. Like, bro, the world we shouldn't even be going to war. Like, what is we going to war for? Like, what are we going to war for? What is this all about? Race or religion and whatever. It's not worth it. It's not worth bombing a whole country. Like, we don't understand over here in America because we not over there feeling where they coming from or what's going on. But for sure, bro, I can put myself in them people's shoes, and I know I can't put myself actually in their shoes, but I know within myself, me being a person and having feelings and having emotions, that shit ain't cool, bro. What the fuck they doing over there? Straight up. I'm not with none of this war shit. I've never been with none of this war shit. Every time it's a president in office and they want to go to war, man, I don't be on none of that. You get what I'm saying? Because I know it's innocent lives being taken behind a gang of motherfuckers with egos and thinking they tough or whatever the fuck. But the crazy part is these people that storm wars probably ain't never fought nobody a day in their life. Probably ain't never did shit a day. Man, like I said, Donald Trump ain't no fucking war person. He a person that say you're fired. You're hired. That's what he do. He's a corporate person, bro. And they got him doing some war shit, man. This is crazy. Till the next time, man. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. I'm gone.